Ready for school all ruffled. Wiping from my autumn face. The kiss Mum put in place. And so I wore her heart on my sleeve, on the duffel-coated weaving. Don't kiss me, Mum, I say. And she'd say,
that's lightning fast.
don't kiss Mum, please.
Come on, kiddo. Up we go.
We're doing something pretty cool today. We're going to a shop in Bath called Michalaks Ink, which is like a card and printing shop. And we're going to be working with them to create some Christmas cards and some thank you cards, which is something I've wanted to do for ages, and I have tried to do it independently over the course of this year, but I just wasn't happy with the finished product. And we knew that this card place existed because this is where we always go for our birthday cards and that type of thing. So we thought we would approach them and see if they wanted to do like a little collaboration. And here we are. I'm going to learn to do some, is it calligraphy? But yeah, we're going to go in and do that. This beautiful lady is called Athena. She owns this little independent printing shop called Michalaks Ink in Bath. I want my cards to have a personal touch by writing them myself, but before I do that, I need some help with my handwriting. So Athena is going to show me how to do a type of calligraphy called copperplate style calligraphy.
So this will be an intensive throwing in at the deep end.
Okay.
All right? But you'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okie dokie.
Yeah! Always good to make sure the lid is on first. It's good practice. Yes, definitely. So we're going to start in the X height and we're going to do a wavy line.
Okay.
I know it's a lot of information to take in,
Yeah.
but it'll be fine.
So
Okay.
neat.
So that's the shape we
Let's
want.
go for it.
Lighten up, add the pressure. Lighten up, add the pressure. Sit. Beautiful. That is great.
I feel like a kid. I'm like, you know these weird
That helps put your
noises
tongue out, you
kids
know.
make.
Oh, easy with the angle.
Oh yeah.
Bring that back, that's it. That looks great. Angle looks good. So just remember that angle, because I know you want to like
Yeah.
bring it around, so just bring that back.
It's weird because you don't even think about it, do you, until someone draws attention to
It's
that.
like, oh yeah,
way you
there,
are, and
there.
you're like, yeah, that's really weird. Why am I doing that? Okay.
Because everyone knows how to write.
Yeah.
Right? So then you're like, oh well, I can do that. But it's a very different skill.
Yeah.
It's very, very different
all
from
about
writing.
pressure and
Yeah. And you have to be very controlled all the way
Yeah.
through, you know? So
it's
as well
funny
you
because
can-
I'm so used to like obviously not writing anymore.
Yeah, because all
Everybody just
and
uses
thumbs.
Yeah. It's funny how achy your hand gets straight away.
Already?
Yeah. Because I
Wait,
just
what's that angle?
I don't,
What's that angle?
Oh yeah. I don't do it anymore unless
Yeah.
I'm writing out somebody's birthday card or something.
Uh-huh.
I do think it's a lost art.
Well, it's amazing how popular it is and
Really?
how popular it's been like last year and this year
Yeah.
for us doing workshops. So we've just put on like loads more workshops and they're
Really?
sold out for like 2 months, which is
Such a nice thing
it's
to
great.
do.
yeah.
Do people come usually like? Do they come alone or do they come like to do it with somebody else?
Usually it's with somebody,
Yeah.
and we've had because we do lots of wedding invites, so we've had lots of people that have come like as a bridal party. So like the bride will
Oh,
come
that's fun.
with her mum or with the
Yeah.
bridesmaids, and then they'll like distribute the place cards to everybody.
That's
so
so
like,
nice.
oh, you like doing Fs, so you do all
Yeah.
the Fs, and you know, stuff like that. Which
That's
is quite
nice.
Fun.
It's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the top row is better than the bottom.
Okay, so I'll just show you some letters, shall I? And then you can go for it.
Once Athena had shown me and talked me through the basics of copper plate calligraphy, it was then up to me to practice each letter over and over until I became more comfortable with my pen. Then, once I'm happy with my lettering, we can start the next stage. Athena is going to leave me with a pile of practice pages so I can go home and keep practicing. Then, once I'm happy with what I can do, we can start the printing process. Strangely proud, even though mine looks like a child's handwriting next to yours.
Well, you know, even from like practicing the first lot to getting to the bottom bit,
Yeah.
You know, there's improvement already.
Yeah. I do feel like a kid. I'm going to be there at my kitchen table now with Grayson,
Yeah.
practicing our handwriting.
Excellent. Very good.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Do your hello.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye, thank you. That was so fun.
Do you like that?
Yeah, it was really good. It's weird, I wasn't expecting to really enjoy that. I was expecting it to like frustrate me, even though I'm really bad at it right now.
You got some homework to do then, don't you?
Yeah, I can do handwriting practice with Grayson, it's perfect. He can do his and I can do mine. Now that Athena has shown me like the basics, I'm gonna have to go home and do a lot of practicing. So that's gonna be me every evening for the foreseeable future, trying to nail the calligraphy for this Christmas card. But it's really enjoyable. It's actually very unexpectedly therapeutic. It's very cathartic. You're just kind of sat there concentrating on learning a skill. It's not something that I would normally do in my daily life, and I just found it really relaxing. Very enjoyable. Anyway, I've got to go home and practice now.
We all wear masks. Some with makeup. Some with smiles. Some with words or humbugs, cars or clothes. We hide from the world and from ourselves. We hide from our truths, wanting always.
There's definitely something to be said for vitamin D.
But somewhere there,
Finger, thumb, and disappear.
where the truth means courage.
Call it chaos, call it right. It only hurts until it runs, till it runs.
We are waiting to be found.
Pretty much just us three now then. Grayson's at school, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
The dynamics changed.
We're only like what day is it? Day 4 into 4 days, but it's weird not having him around in the day.
Yeah,
I do miss him.
I miss him.
I think Ruth misses him as well, because whenever he comes home, he gets so excited. Or if I take him into the pickup, he's so excited going into school.
Did I watch it melt away?
Where are you going, mister?
He is obsessed with the bottom of slides.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's really inconvenient when you're in a busy part.
Didn't stay.
Do you know why I picked you up today?
No.
Because I locked us out of the house. I put the keys in my coat pocket, left the house, realised it was too warm to wear a coat, threw the coat back in the house, closed the door, and now we're locked out.
How can we get in?
Well, we've got to wait for our next door neighbour, Will's mum, to come over and give us the spare keys. How annoying is that? Oi, give it back.
Another milkshake.
Give it back. Oh, that noise you're doing is horrible.
It's a really good milkshake.
Grayson wants a milkshake. 5,
Look, Ruth
4,
loves it
3,
too.
2. Bloody hell. Drank half of it.
You've got to eat and drink fast in this
Look at you,
family.
look at you, man. Chill out.
Look, this one as well. Honey, look. Here you go,
Can I
Ruth.
have some of that?
You have
please?
this bit.
That's a massive bit.
Daddy.
Thanks, my love. Yours is bigger than mine. Thanks, Mum.
Thank you.
You're going full on. Finish what's in your hand.
Oh, good boy! You're clapping. We've just turned something on our channel called memberships, and it allows our community, allows you guys to sign up to become a member of the Michalaks channel. So I'll talk about that, and I'll talk about why we've set this thing up and why we're doing it. But first of all, I need to talk about how we make money, so it all makes sense. We basically don't make money through pre-roll ads. A lot of you watching already know this. We sacrifice any of the ad revenue that we make on adverts that play before and after and during videos because I'm too much of a princess to use stock music. I just don't want to ruin my shots with stock music, and I want to have access to this huge body of incredible work and pull that in rather than just be limited to this small bank of stock stuff. It's not choosing what song is the best song for that footage, it's just choosing which is the least worst when you're using stock music, which I find. And I also love exposing good music that people may not have heard before. That's a massive perk to this job, is finding those nuggets of gold in the skips full of shit and pulling them out. So how we fund all of this is through brand deals. So every now and again a brand will work with us and they'll have a product or a service that they'll like us to talk about. However, we never know when that's going to happen. That's so inconsistent. Like, we could go a couple of months without any brand deals coming in. We've never known how to get some sort of consistent thing coming in until now, until this new membership thing arose. For, I think it's like £5 a month or something, you get extra content. So I'll do more director commentary videos, I may do tutorial videos, we'll do live Q&As, we'll put out more content in exchange for you becoming a member. We're okay, like we've still got brands working with us right now, so we're not struggling in any way. It's just a way for anyone who likes what we do and wants to see more of it to get more of our twatty faces, I suppose. So if it's something you can afford and it's something you'd like to consider, then we'd love to have you join the channel. Yeah. Cheers. On with the show.
Do you want to drive strawberry?
If you don't drive them yourself, are they?
No.
Oh, okay. Good.
Honey, do you not know me?
I just thought maybe you left
Yes,
them out
I
for a
spent
bit.
a few hours driving these strawberries.
Maybe I thought you just left them out and then you just thought they were just, oh look, they all dried up. Oh okay, I'll sell these as dry strawberries.
We had a little garden. A garden of our own. Every day we watered there. The seeds that we have sown.
I long to be sucked down under the line.
We love our little garden. I've tended it with such care.
Deep beneath the weeds.
You not find a faded leaf or blighted blossom.
Singing with my fire.
I told you exactly how it would go.
Want a blueberry? 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 Please don't squish that on me. Blueberry?
Above the final time.
Daddy's making a music video for his friend Tom. Daddy asked me to be in his music video. And I said, okay then. You need shots me at the beach or something.
And the water was a reflection of the energy surrounding us.
So we come to Cornwall for a couple of days.
Our souls were boasted for the most of us.
We've come to the Kraken Crab for our breakfast because we're unprepared and we didn't bring any food with us. So we've come to the Kraken Crab, and last time we came here it was summer and it was absolutely packed and we couldn't get a seat, and now we're the only ones in here. I've got to say it, I'm quite enjoying the soundtrack, and Grayson's decided to wear his Halloween costume, which I'm totally okay with.
Now be a fear. Now be a fear. Now be a fear.
We've opted for the windy, rainy beach walk. Is that fun? You're smiling. You like it?
I'm blaming you for this disaster.
Say something interesting, Stef.
Oh, fuck.
Good job I had a woolly hat in the back of the car for Rufus. Good job I'm really unorganised and haven't emptied the winter stuff from last year.
These are alternatives to losing your temper. Sit on your hands. Visit the Hebrides. Knit. I'll knit your brow. Build your model of your anger out of matches. Catching fall a star. And put it in a poem. What's the soap? Make some soap. Send the world of messages of hope. Call you up in a miserable. Calling us. Reverse. Close your eyes and do the washing up. Sing. Play. Have a go. Have a nice day.
Do you like the beach, Grayson? No, why? Why?
Because it's cold.
You don't like it because it's cold? My sister said to me when she had kids, she's like, you wait until they get to the age where they start whinging, it'll all break you. And I was like, no, it'll be fine, I don't really mind kids whinging. Oh man, I think it's when it's your own kid. I don't care about other kids whinging. Other kids whinging doesn't bother me in the slightest.
It bothers me.
Does it? Oh,
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all. I just get away from them.
Yeah, that's easier said than done if you're
I'm
on a
like,
play
right,
date with someone's kid and they're
I'll be
whinging.
off. See you in a bit.
Exactly.
But when these guys are whinging, it just drills into me in a particular way that no other kid can manage to do. Do you want any more of your chocolate? It's really nice. Okay, don't spill it all over me, please.
Feel better now? Good.
Rufus, can you please stop kicking me? Oh,
His new habit is
You're
when
so
he's
annoying.
feeding.
Don't.
When he's
Don't.
feeding to.
Ah.
Oh, Grayson, no, don't do that because now he's going to take his socks off.
Well, careful, Grayson. What are you doing?
Oh.
Oh man.
My
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you don't. He just literally just poured it all over himself.
Right, honey, you don't need to shout.
Sorry.
We are in Padstow.
We're in Padstow.
Padstow Harbour.
Padstow Harbour. The kids are both asleep, so we're just going to chill out in the car for a
Parent
while
life.
until they wake up. But look at this. Can you see that? I've got this for the last couple of weeks. I've had this. It's like a cut on my lip, in the middle of my lip, and it's from getting sunburned when I went to Tarifa. It won't heal because every time I eat anything wide, it splits it. So if I eat toast or a biscuit, then my mouth opens that way, it will split it, and I keep forgetting. But I can eat things like sausages and carrots and chips.
Anything long that you can just...
Anything long is fine, I can just push it in and it doesn't hurt it. Hannah gave me a biscuit and yesterday on the drive up here, and I was like, oh thanks. Tried to put it in, widened the old mouth, crack, it was agony. Luckily the sweet taste of the biscuit helped with the pain.
Got no sympathy from me because you should have put proper sun protection on.
Yeah, I should have.
It's really bad that you've done that.
Be kinder and tender to the frog, and do not call him names. A slimy skin, or pollywog, or unwise, or ugly James, or Gapagrin, or Togon1, or Billy Bandanese. The frog is justly sensitive to emphases like these. No animal will more repay a treatment kind for fair. Least or lonely, people say. Who would keep a frog? And by the way, they're extremely rare.
It's a lovely little place, Padstow, isn't it?
Really cute.
Hannah and I have recently got into bookshops in a big way. I don't know if that's something, I didn't expect that to creep up on me, but all of a sudden we just really got into bookshops. They're a really good place to research for inspiration for the videos. Oh, Grayson's holding my hand. Look at that. He just reached up for it. And he cuddled me earlier without even being told to. This is great. Padstow's good for us, Grayson. Padstow's what we needed. I love you, little man. What's been the best thing about today?
Having this.
I lost you, but I found country music. I found country music to hold me and soothe me the way you used to do. And I miss you, but luckily there's music. Luckily there's music
I can still be a thief tomorrow without wearing
to get me through.
I don't mind without wearing this because I nearly got bored of
And
it.
I think of you every day of my life. And every day I miss you and wonder and guess what you are listening to. And every day I miss you and wonder and guess what you are listening to. What you are listening to. What you are listening to.
Hannah and I have decided to do Sober October, so we are currently extremely sober and have been for the last week. It isn't easy with two children to remain sober, especially when
The weekend.
you're at the weekend and
You have a child screaming in your face.
exactly, you've got two kids screaming in your face, and you've got pubs everywhere and bars everywhere and people outside drinking. You just feel like you want that really ice cold glass of Pinot Grigio just to take the edge off the children, but you've got to deny yourself for a whole month. And Hannah's with me this time. She's over there reading her book.
Well, I feel like a month wasn't that bad when you had to do 9 months.
Yeah, true. Actually, you did 9 months of no drinking with Rufus and Grayson.
Yeah, that's not...
Why don't you come over here and talk with me about it?
I love you, Mama.
Hannah's going to join in.
Made me laugh quite a lot today, by the way. Just like really dumb stuff that you've said that you don't normally say. It must be like...
I'm cracking up, man. I'm genuinely cracking up.
You were like, I can only eat things like sausages because they can fit in my mouth.
I've had children
what?
screaming for the most
When he
ridiculous
said-
things.
He said, what did you say to Grayson earlier? That was just really funny. I was like,
Because
great life advice there.
he fell over and he was devastated that he got like a bit of sand on his hand, and his face looked like we had just fallen down a well, and he's lost his parents down a well. And I was like, stop crying, like you look like your parents have fallen down a well.
I was like, what the
And you found that for some reason really funny. You know, sometimes on the news when you see like people who have lost everything in some sort of like horrible thing that's happened, like a bomb going off or something.
Basically every time
and you
Grayson
see those
slightly
people's
hurts
faces
himself.
of absolute devastation and loss. It's like Grayson will do that whenever he gets a bit of sand on his hand, the same face, and it's exactly the same. It's like, mate, you need to learn how to deal with this stuff. Life is about dealing with awful stuff. And
God, I wish I'd stayed over there and read my book.
what's your book about? Notes on a Nervous Planet.
I basically just read the first chapter, and it's really good so far. It's about stress and anxiety in the world that we live in at the moment, as in like online world and mobile phones and stuff. And this guy who wrote it, I think he's writing about himself.
That's the book. Well,
Yeah.
Cannon will give you a lowdown on it once she's finished it.
I've
and let you know
picked
what
like
she thinks
4
any
books
good.
from the bookshop today, and I'm really excited about all of them. To the point where I'm like, I can't decide which one to read. I don't want to commit to one book because I really want to read them all.
I'm going to really get behind the whole notion of book buying and going to bookshops.
Yeah, it's so much fun though, isn't it?
For such a long
nice?
time, I've gone so digital and got a
Yeah.
Kindle. I thought, this is convenient, this is easy.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to go back to the romance of going into a bookshop, leafing through all the smells, like just finding the books, like unearthing them. When I was DJing, I used to go into the record shops, and there's a whole romance behind buying the records and flicking through the cases. And it's like that with buying a book. It's like there's a whole romance to buying the book, and there's a process to it.
I find it so much easier to choose a book in a bookshop when you can actually flick through the pages and like read a bit properly, rather than reading just the little sample. I don't know, it's just something about seeing the cover and like reading about the author and
It's all tangible,
like,
isn't it? It's
yeah,
like the
it's
whole
so much nicer.
It's a sensory experience.
Yeah, and
rather
I
than-
think also because we grew up in a world where Kindles didn't exist and mobile phones didn't exist, it's like it almost takes you back to that childhood state in your mind. And I think that's why it relaxes me so much, is because it almost makes me feel like I could be a child sitting in my bed again reading my book. It makes me feel like I've got that sense of like no responsibilities and no cares, just a kid
in the book.
a kid in bed reading a book, and
Yeah.
it's just something really nice about that.
Bookshops, man. It's all about bookshops.
Right. I believe you have a nappy to deal with.
Oh, I can't believe I get that job.
There once was a baboon who one afternoon said, think I've fried the sun. So, with 2 great palms strapped to his arms, he started to take off one. Mile after mile, he galloped in style, never once left the ground. You're running too slow, said a passing crow. Try reaching the speed of sound. So he put on the spurt. By God, how it hurt. The soles of his feet caught fire. There were great clouds of steam as he raced through a stream. But he still didn't get any higher. Racing on through the night, both of his names caught a light. As smoke billowed out from his rear. Quick to his aid came a fire brigade, for chasing for over a year. Many moons passed by. Did baboon ever fly? Did he ever get to the sun? Just heard today that he's well as on his way. We'll be passing through Acton at 1.
Hey Grayson, guess who's come to see us today?
Who?
Ollie! We got Ollie here to help with the shoot today. Grayson, come and say hello to your buddy. There you go. You got your hug. Ollie's going to help us do the shoot today, so he's going to film you, Gracie.
Grace, what did we just talk about? We talked about not crying over silly things today, didn't we?
I'd love a shrimp. Thank you. You right, little baby?
Yeah.
Grayson and I have
Why
found
can't I touch it?
a huge furry caterpillar. I think that's the biggest caterpillar I've ever seen.
Brown and furry, caterpillar and hoary. Take a walk. The shady leaf or stalk, or whatnot. No toads by you, hovering bird of prey, pass by you. Spin and die, to live again as a butterfly.
In my opinion, there is nothing more relaxing and calming than going for a walk by the beach. It is just like medicine if you're feeling anxious or stressed or displaced. I just love it. I just feel so calm. I think I feel so calm that I might come across as being moody because I'm just like, I don't need to talk. I'm fine, just chilling. But yeah, it just really relaxes me. I love it. It's making me want to move to the coast and get loads of dogs.
In it there's a spaceship. Tying you bad. And a tiny bumblebee. There is a river that flows upwards. There is a multiplication table. There is antimatter. I believe there's so much promise in the circumstance that so many people have heads.
Right, should we go and get some food?
Let's go and get food and go to the beach.
Food and beach?
I want to do beach first.
Well, we need to eat first, then we go to the beach, okay?
No,
We're starving.
no, I'm gonna leave here.
You're going to leave us, are you? You're going to leave this family, are you?
Ice cream, though.
Oh, chocolate
Food,
ice cream.
ice cream, beach.
I think I've got the shots I need for this segment of the video.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have an ice cream.
Yeah, we're going to all have an ice cream. A famous Cornish ice cream.
Grayson,
Yeah,
what are you doing with those rocks?
playing.
What are you playing?
Star Wars.
Ah, so one is a Star Wars ship.
Yeah, but all of them are connected to the Star Wars ship.
Ah, got it.
Have you had a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad.
It's definitely exactly what I needed, was just to be away from everything and just go back to like be by the sea and like the smell and the sound and like it's just so therapeutic.